Do you know what time it is? It's prime time. The official commissioner podcast of the Sim Madden League. Buckle up because it's gonna be lit. It's gonna be fire. Now, without further ado, here is SML legend Prime Time 000.
Hello and welcome back to the SML podcast. SML, it is playoff time and my favorite time of the year. And if you know anything about SML football, then you've probably heard there's a man who has a history of making correct predictions. The SML Nostradamus Woods. How you doing, brother?
Good, brother. What's happening? It's been a long time. Well, probably 2 seasons, but it's been long enough for me to recharge and get my predictions on par with how they've been in the past, and I'm ready to get it going.
Yes, sir. Let's do this. I know we got a lot to cover here. We got some wild card games, which are going to kick off here actually this afternoon or evening with you playing. Do you want to go through the predictions first? I know you got some stuff burning too on your mind. What do you want to knock out first here?
Let's knock out the predictions. We'll get those out of the way.
All right. So, guys, on your screen, we're switching to Neon Sports now, so you can now see the Neon screen. And up first, Falcons-Lions, Doink versus Pauly. That'll be a fun game. Pauly 12-5, Doink 10-7. Down season for Doink. Pauly up season, I would say. Woods, what's going to happen?
I've just recently played Pauly. It wasn't fun. It was one of my hotel games, but we'll get to that part later. Calculated offensive guy. Great defensively. That team is good. Pauly knows exactly where to attack people at their weaknesses. Down season for Doink. But Doink's an SML champion now. And I hate to do it to a member of the old man society, but I'll take Doink in the upset just because of the seedings.
Yeah.
27-24.
Yeah, I think Doink probably should win that game. Better team. 27 touchdowns, 32 picks by Desmond Ridder. Not great, but hey, you got to trust the guy who's got the Lombardi. So that's Doink advancing. Yep. Rams-Eagles, that's you. Obviously, the Eagles back in the playoffs. Won the division. They're hosting the Los Angeles Rams. Straw Black's one of the most dynamic passers in the SML. I played him this season. He was really good throwing the ball. Woods, I don't know if you're about to guarantee a win. I want to hear it.
We limped into the playoffs, thankfully. Thank God for Colts. He beat Meats and schedule didn't align with QP. So luckily that worked in our favor. But I played Straw earlier. I think you witnessed that game.
Yep.
We had a shot. We were down 10. We kicked the field goal in hope of getting onside kick. We almost had it. We kicked it a little long, right where he didn't expect it, but this guy went back and got it, and we lost by 7. I think it'll be a close game. I'm actually calm. I'm not nervous like I usually am, probably because I wasn't really expecting to be in, but I got a few surprises that he hadn't seen in this last game. So I'll pick myself reluctantly. 31-28.
Hey, Straw's a great player. Last game, you picked off Pete 2 times. You held Cam Akers under 4.5 yards a carry, which is really good in Madden. You ran the ball well, was strong. Hey, and I watched that game. You're right. It was a toss-up late. That was a fun game to watch. If I were to by the way, I'm predicting Pauly the first one. This second one, I voted you in the polls, so I'm going to stick with that. I think you play a good brand of playoff football, but I could also see Straw making a Super Bowl run. Just say I think you're going to win this game, but it's going to be close. So
yeah, don't take me picking myself as just thinking Straw won't do it. I mean, I'd probably pick Straw 9 out of 10 times. And he's got the team and the skills to actually make a run. As I'm looking through all of these playoff teams in the NFC, anybody can win. Anybody. Yeah. So I'd choose me just to see if I can make a little noise at 8 and 9.
Hey, you never know. Moving on, third game. Broncos 12-5, Colts 12-5, Filthy versus Prime. What do you think is going to happen?
I'm going to tell. I think you're right on a high.
Yeah.
Only because you know who I don't see in this playoff?
QP?
Exactly. Exactly. And I think that gives you the boost you needed mentally. And you got a very big boost by your way your backups played against the Bengals.
Yeah.
I think you win this one going away 34-20.
Oh. Oh.
And that's no slight against Filthy. But the way you played against the Bengals Mutt squad with your backups, right now I don't see the Broncos being able to handle your defense up those front.
Man, I hope that's the case. And I'm not going to lie, I lost that game, like you said, to Dump, but I was really happy with how my all backup team played. And I was really happy with it.
Because honestly, I mean, if your starters played, I don't think that game's no way that game's close.
Yeah.
And I mean that in your favor.
Yeah.
I may get a lot of slack for that, but I mean that's
felt good.
That's how I feel because I watched that game. I was like, wow, this is nuts.
That was a fun one. Hey, another fun matchup. Meats scraping in the division, or in second place of your division, making the playoffs. Actually taking Bomber's spot. 8-9 against D Muse, who's 13-4, number 2 seed. Doesn't get the bye week, and I know there was some question like, hey, was he going to get the bye week or not? He joined late. Probably best that he didn't get the bye week, and way of fairness, he didn't play the full season anyway. So number 2 seed seems fair. Obviously, SML icon, D Muse, and Meats. What's going on in this game?
This game is it's such a conundrum because D Muse has a team he left. It's a little bit better record-wise than where he left it. Meets a down season at 8-9 off a previous down season of God, I don't even know where he was. I think third place finish in the division. But Dom has been gone. Meets is battle tested.
Yeah.
And I see the first true upset of the playoffs here.
Wow.
Meets 24.
Oh.
Dom 23.
Yeah, I could see that too. And Meats is, like you said, he's a little more in rhythm. Dom has 2 wins since returning, one versus Gilbert and one versus Bomber. So that'll be a fun game. That's going to be a fun one.
Yeah, that game won't. I wouldn't miss that one. That one would be nuts.
That's going to be good. 2 more here left in the wild card round. Steelers, Pats. That's Dan versus Bean for the 3rd straight season in the playoffs, playing each other. I think Bean won the first time they played. Dan won the second time they played. And now here we are a 3rd time. I guess you call it best 2 of 3. Dan, way better season than Bean. But these guys play good games. They play close games. This one's a toss-up to me.
I would kind of relate this to the me and Straw game. It could either be close or it could either be a blowout. Dan's riding high on confidence. He finally got that Simbardi to cycle. Yeah. Bean's been kind of down on himself, down lately, and I don't know. I haven't watched him since he traded Ramondre.
Yeah.
So I don't know who his running back is, and I know he's kind of got a bit of my style, run first, pound the rock, no matter what. But I see Dan winning this thing. Say 30-20.
Wow.
I just think Dan's riding high on confidence right now.
Hey, he is a champion. Last time they played wild card round, 13-10. It was a low scoring, long drive kind of game. It would be fun to see these guys in a little bit of a shootout style. I think both of them would be out of their element, and that'd be fun to watch.
I think it'll go there, and not mainly because of offense, maybe because I think the defense will put them in better positions to score.
Yeah, inside the 40s or something, inside the 30s.
Yeah.
And finally, rounding it out, last but not least, the game that Wine wanted is what some say, because he rested his starters against Gutta week 18 to play Gutta in the wild card round. Chiefs Raiders. I think Wine's a heavy favorite in this game.
Wine is a very heavy favorite, and I'm wondering if it's good actually played his actual playbook or anything like that against Wine. Because I think Gooder was in regardless, correct?
No, it was win and in or losing out, and
Oh wow, okay.
Wine decided to give him that win pretty much because he rested Mahomes and the starters to let
Wow.
Gutta in.
I see if I was good, I'd take that personally.
Yeah.
But I don't that Chiefs team is so stacked. But they know each other, and this will be their third time playing.
Yep.
Reluctantly, because I love Good, he's my bloodline, SML bloodline brother, and I'll take Chiefs 31 because Good can score it. 31-30.
Wow.
Chiefs last second field goal to win it.
Yeah, I think it's too tough to pick against Wine. He's won 9 straight until he chose to loss against Gutta.
Yeah, he's good, and that
good.
team is good. Lord, that team is awesome.
Yeah, that would be so. That would set up AFC Chiefs Colts in the round 2. I guess who are you picking in that one?
I hate to say it, but I'll never bet against Michael Jordan, and you're my Michael Jordan, so I'll take Colts.
Let's take it, baby. And then Dump Dan. That would be a fun game.
This game's so hard to call because they've been chirping back and forth all cycle. I love it. Dan seems to have Dump's number. In the playoffs, you never know, but I go with the higher seed here, and Dump's the number 1 seed for a reason.
Yeah, Dump's
I'll take Dump 27-20.
That would be Dump would love that. NFC side of things, obviously. Then you would have Larry. Larry would actually be taking on. You had Meats beating Dom. Mm-hmm. So Larry versus Meats.
Now that one, and I hate to go against Meats here, but God, Larry's got that Niners team, and he's
playing good.
That team can stop anything, the pass or the run, and I'll have Larry going to win on this one, 24 to 14.
Yeah, Larry's playing good ball right now, and he's won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 straight, and 8, 9, 10 of his last 11. So he's playing hot entering the playoffs. And then you would have yourself taking on who would it be here? It wouldn't be Paulie.
I picked Doink.
You and Doink. Ooh, that'd be a good game.
Yeah, it would. I'm not gonna pick myself because Tuesday I have to go on the road to Tallahassee.
Okay.
So I picked Doink.
You're gonna be off or something, or not available.
Doink because hotels have been tricking me lately, having good numbers and then lagging like crap. So I picked Doink, but not in a blowout. Maybe last second field goal. Again, 28-27, something to that effect.
That would be
27-24. Like that.
That'd be a good game. Now, final 2, I guess. Top 2. No, final 4.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
yeah, it'd be final 4.
Yeah. Colts, Bengals, and the Niners, Falcons. Who are you taking in both those games?
I've been seeing this scenario for a long time, all season. I was wondering why I was getting this vision because I was like, there's no way this could happen. I've got you going back.
Let's go! Come on, man! I hope so.
Second somebody for the cycle.
There we go.
I've got, and this is a theme here. A new kid on the block, just like Stroh was in season 1.
Oh boy!
I've got Larry going to winning the NFC Championship, going back.
And Larry
kept wondering, and I know this is gonna give you a bit of relief. I kept seeing this game. I was like, why is this the score's different when I saw the outcome of the score earlier in the season?
Yep.
Well, it came to me in my vision that this was for the Super Bowl. I have you winning in a revenge game.
Let's go. Come on, boys.
31-23.
Hey, if that happens, I'm paying you off. I'm paying you for this prediction. I mean, That would feel good. Last time I played Larry, 5 picks from Anthony Richardson, a fumble by Anthony Richardson, a fumble by JT. He was swarming all over me.
Yes.
I would take that in a heartbeat. That would be a sweet redemption revenge game. That'd be awesome.
I've seen it, and I'm pretty sure it'll happen.
Hey, I'll take it. I'm not going to jinx it either. Guys, that's Woods' Nostradamus predictions. We're about 14 minutes in here. Now,
I do have.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was going to say you got some other stuff. Obviously, you're co-commissioner of this league. If I get hit by the milk truck,
a lot of people will revolt. They'll die. They'll leave.
Yeah.
I mean,
whatever. This thing would be people would celebrate. It'd be like when in Star Wars Episode 6 when the Emperor died and they're shooting fireworks off.
Celebrate all over the galaxy. I was probably like, you know what? Nah, this isn't it. This old man can't do squat. He hasn't advanced in 7 years. Why is he there? What is he doing? His wife is the real commissioner here.
Yeah, she's pushing advances. It's funny.
No, it's well known that you're the GOAT. So I consider you the Michael Jordan of the SML. But there's one other player, and Matt's not going to love this, but I mean, I'm sorry. That's my LeBron of the SML. And that's QP. I'm known I love QP. I'm going to if I can help him in any way to climb the ranks of Simbardi's, I will.
Yep.
How happy are you that he's not in the playoff?
How happy am I? Honestly,
yes.
The evil side of me is tickled because he had said he had mocked me for missing the playoffs, but deep inside my heart, I'm a little let down because I wanted to play him in the divisional or AFC championship round. But hey, I'm a little happy too because that serves him right for talking trash.
So you'd say still, in your heart, you love QP.
I do. QP's my brother, and I love QP.
We got him, QP. He's admitted it. We got him. My tribal chief, this is done for you. We can use this going forward next season.
Hey, I'll say this because me and Q have shared barbs in chat, and Dan. And I have quite a bit of respect for Q as a person and a player. He always plays competitive and he has passion for the game. And I appreciate people who kind of they can back it up, obviously, but they come at me a little bit. And Q does that well, and he keeps it light and fun for me. And I respect Q.
Speaking of respect, I'm getting a minuscule taste of what you guys go through every single cycle. I want a Simbardi.
Yep.
And I had that taste for more. And to me, I've made very emotional decisions in thinking of the best way to get back.
Yep. And
you guys do that season in, season out, cycle in and cycle out. I give you guys a lot of respect. I mean, Bomber hasn't won one, but he's always in that conversation. Yeah. Matt's down on himself, but he's always in that conversation. You, Dan, QP. I mean, who else am I missing here? That's a lot of pressure, and it's like, holy shit! How do you deal with it?
It's
how
crazy.
Do you deal with that?
It's a
and
lot
not
of pressure.
Make stupid decisions, which I did. But I mean, I've been to 2, but man, the pressure. And like I told you in DM, that Super Bowl loss hurt, and the pressure to get back just to get another one is insane. And I applaud and respect you guys for doing it.
Well, it's hard, and like you said, I mean, you've got to 2 this cycle, and you won 1, and I mean, you've been to 2, and the once you win 1, or if you have a couple, or if you've been to a couple, people even have like you said, a fair bit of playoff success. People start, everybody tries hard in games, but I'm convinced that they get up a little bit more. They see the champion, they see Woods on the schedule the next season. It's like, okay, like they're going to bring it, or, they see or if it's a move you make, they're gonna ridicule it extra harder, or hey, they're gonna celebrate if you screw it up, or they're gonna blame the other person if you don't screw it up and you get a good trade. So it's that's the hardest part, I think, is duplicating or replicating that success season over season, cycle over cycle, when there's guys that just want to rip you down.
Yeah. And I applaud you guys for that. That's much respect.
Hey, you do that, man. You're right in it. You're the 4th seed right now, so it's fun. Hey, Woods, you got anything else?
Nothing else, guys. Just have fun. After this playoffs will be in the last two seasons
Crazy,
of the cycle. It's nuts. It looks like we will have a decent break, maybe a month, I think.
Probably well, they're releasing Madden early this year, so probably closer to like a week and a half, maybe.
3 weeks.
Yeah.
That's fine too.
Yeah.
I mean, Cooper loved break at least.
Cooper like it.
But yeah, guys, just have fun. Congrats to everybody who made the playoffs. Those who didn't, hey man, keep your head up. It'll happen. And Gilbert, hey buddy, I applaud you, man. You're one of the ones I love to ribbon chat, but you're a great guy, and I'm glad you got that first win, and maybe you can build on that.
Yeah, no, that's awesome, Gilbert. Yeah, that was cool to see. Guys, that is Woods, co-commissioner. Anytime I make a difficult people decision around the SML, or if there's something where I need to like really rack my brain on hard, sometimes Woods will have to take a phone call from me, and he always says, it's fine, I'll take the call, and I've always appreciated it.
Yeah, man. Whenever I don't mind that. Say you call me whenever, morning and night.
He has been a great sounding board for me, and I appreciate you, Woods. And hey, that's SML Nostradamus, Woods Prime Super Bowl. Let's make it happen, baby. So let's
do it.
Here we go, guys. SML playoffs are back. Woods is back. Colts are back. Let's go. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. And until next time, have a great day.